host Kyle Busch feels that NASCAR should not only promote its young stars, but also establish drivers such as himself, and Jimmie Johnson and Kevin Harvick. USA Today Sports Bristol, Tennessee, highlights of the Food City 500 Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series race Monday and Sunday, at Bristol Motor Speedway. Winner, Kyle Busch remains sizzling hot, taking the lead on Kyle Larson with 6 laps remaining and winning for the second consecutive week after prevailing at Texas a previous weekend. The race was postponed by heavy rain Sunday after 204 of the 500 laps and resumed Monday. The long delays get you in and out of your game, but you just gotta focus, Busch said in victory lane. I can't say enough about this Skittles Toyota Camry. We knew it was going to be good in the long runs. We weren't quite as good as the 42, Larson, on that long run before that last caution came out. I actually thought I had a tire going down, but we were able to get some tires on it and gave it everything we had. We had a 20-lap shootout and it was everything that it was about right there, chasing down that 42 and being able to get there. Sunday highlights, rain forces postponement of Bristol race. Kyle Busch, confused by NASCAR fans' expectations, young driver touring college campuses. For fun, Busch has been on a roll in his last 6 races, finishing first twice, second 3 times and third once. He started on the pole after topping qualifying on Friday. The Joe Gibbs Racing driver and 2015 Series champion won his 7th career Cup race, at Bristol, most among active drivers and 5th all-time in history. And after leading 117 laps this weekend, Busch now has led 2,233 total Cup laps at Bristol, passing Richard Petty for 7th all-time. I appreciate the fans coming out today, Busch added. I know it was a hard one, a tough one, a cold one for everyone who was here at Bristol. Larson, who led for 200 laps, finished second. Jimmie Johnson had by far his best finish of a difficult season, finishing third, followed by Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Alex Bowman. I felt confident coming into the race today, but we fought adversity. We lost position multiple times and had to pass a lot of cars to get where we were, said Stenhouse, who was involved in a spin and suffered a pit road penalty Sunday during the first half of the race. Bubba Wallace, the first-time black driver in the Cup Series since 1971, led for 6 laps in the third stage, the first laps he has led in his rookie season, but fell back in, finished 16th. Keselowski meets wall. Brad Keselowski, one of the race's leaders, slaps a wall with 31 laps to go after a tire issue, bringing out a caution and wiping out leader Larson's 5-second advantage over second-place Stenhouse. Keselowski's Ford suffered minor damage. Rain? Really? No one should have been surprised after 2 days of nasty weather, but rain returned with 110 laps to go, prompting a brief caution flag. Kyle Busch held a 1.1 second lead over Larson. Bubba's outburst: Wallace led for the first time in his Cup career, staying out front from lap 375 to 380 in Richard Petty Motorsports' bright red and blue number 43. 70 laps later, Wallace had fallen off the lead lap. Monday's race was his 12th in the series. Bubba Wallace to the lead. pic.twitter.com/@8hx3bqsz, Fox, NASCAR, at NASCAR on Fox. April 16, 2018. Newman vs. Larson. Contact from Ryan Newman sent Larson sliding through the center of the lap 324. Larson, who had one of the race's strongest cars, avoided contact with the wall and stayed on the lead lap. Newman was there. pic.twitter.com/crk31ox5, Fox, NASCAR, at NASCAR on Fox. April 16, 2018. Stage 2, Keselowski outran Kyle Busch to win the race's second stage on lap 250, making the race official after 2 days of racing. Following in the top 10 were Johnson, Denny Hamlin, Larson, Stenhouse, Bowman, Kevin Harvick, Austin Dillon, and Wallace. Rain, sleet, locusts. Persistent precipitation in the eastern Tennessee mountains delayed the restart of the race after weather forced officials to suspend the event after 204 laps Sunday. A mixture of rain and sleet fell on the around lunchtime Monday, and dryers were busy much of the day. Cars finally returned to the at 1:32 p.m. ET, about a half hour later than scheduled. Food City 500 results Monday from the 0.533-mile Bristol Motor Speedway, starting position in parentheses, 1. Kyle Busch, Toyota, 500 laps. 2. 6. Kyle Larson, Chevrolet, 500.3. 17. Jimmie Johnson, Chevrolet, 500.4. 4. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Ford, 500.5. 8. Alex Bowman, Chevrolet, 500.6. 19. Eric Almirola, Ford, 500.7. 39. Kevin Harvick, Ford, 500.8. 14. Clint Bowyer, Ford, 500.9. 10. Joey Logano, Ford, 500.10. 30. Ryan Newman, Chevrolet, 500.11. 12. Daniel Suarez, Toyota, 500.12. 23. David Reagan, Ford, 500.13. 7. Paul Menard, Ford, 499.14. 25. Denny Hamlin, Toyota, 499.15. 21. Austin Dillon, Chevrolet, 499.16. 20. Darrell Wallace Jr., Chevrolet, 499.17. 18. AJ Allmendinger, Chevrolet, 499.18. 11. William Byron, Chevrolet, 498.19. 31. Jamie McMurray, Chevrolet, 498.20. 29. Landon Cassill, Chevrolet, 498.21. 24. Matt DiBenedetto, Ford, 497.22. 2. Kurt Busch, Ford, 496.23. 3. Brad Keselowski, Ford, 495.24. 33. Trevor Bayne, Ford, 495.25. 34. Corey Lajoie, Chevrolet, 494.26. 13. Eric Jones, Toyota, 494.27. 35. DJ Kennington, Toyota, 482.28. 32. Ty Dillon, Chevrolet, 475.29. 16. Chase Elliott, Chevrolet, 473.30. 26. Martin Truex Jr., Toyota, accident, 458.31. 28. Greg Galding, Toyota, 448.32. 36. Reed Sorensen, Chevrolet, accident, 342.33. 38. Chad Fincham, Toyota, accident, 335.34. 15. Casey Conley, Chevrolet, steering, 236.35. 5. Ryan Blaney, Ford, accident, 117.36. 22. Chris Buescher, Chevrolet, accident, 116.37. 37. Harrison Rhodes, Chevrolet, accident, 115.38. 9. Michael McDowell, Ford, accident, 9.39. 27. Ross Chastain, Chevrolet, accident, 3. Race statistics: average speed of race winner, 77.465 miles per hour. Time of race, 3 hours, 26 minutes, 25 seconds. Margin of victory, 0.628 seconds. Caution flags, 13 for 114 laps. Lead, changes, 18 among 8 drivers. Lap leaders: Kyle Busch 1-16, R. Blaney 17-55, J. Logano 56, R. Blaney 57-117, B. Keselowski 118-130, K. Larson 131-243, B. Keselowski 244-261, D. Hamlin 262-265, B. Keselowski 266-292, K. Larson 293-324, Kyle Busch 325-360, D. Suarez 361-365, B. Keselowski 366-374, D. Wallace Jr. 375-380, Kyle Busch 381 to 438, Kyle Larson 439 to 472, Kyle Busch 473, Kyle Larson 474 to 494, Kyle Busch 495 to 500. Leader summary: Driver, times lead, laps led, Kyle Larson 4 times for 200 laps, Kyle Busch 5 times for 117 laps, R. Blaney 2 times for 100 laps, B. Keselowski 4 times for 67 laps, D. Wallace Jr. 1 time for 6 laps, D. Suarez 1 time for 5 laps, D. Hamlin 1 time for 4 laps, J. Logano 1 time for 1 lap. Points leaders: 1. Kyle Busch, 360, 2. Joey Logano, 308, 3. Brad Keselowski, 290, 4. Clint Bowyer, 285, 5. Kevin Harvick, 282, 6. Ryan Blaney, 267, 7. Martin Truex, Jr., 255, 8. Kyle Larson, 246, 9. Denny Hamlin, 245, 10. Kurt Busch, 239, 11. Eric Jones, 210, 12. Eric Almirola, 206, 13. Alex Bowman, 187, 14. Austin Dillon, 184, 15. Ryan Newman, 181, 16. Paul Menard, 100.